What it guys? 7 o'clock. Up for the sun. Break the sky, man. It's already there, but I always come out here. Just did a mile run. Straight out the bed. Brush my teeth straight out the bed, bro. It's always better to just go ahead and get it done before you let that self-doubt creep in, that I don't feel like it creep in. So it's always better to just hop out straight out the bed, bro. I usually just go without brushing my teeth. Like, literally, man, have my clothes ready. Then wake up in the morning, put my clothes on, go straight to run, bro. That's when you need get it done. Why nothing is in your head, nothing, bro. And of course, while you running and meditating, man, make sure you're talking to God and get this day started. But blessing. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, thank God for this day. Get your exercise in early. Did a mile. I was gonna do some burpees. Cardio in, man.
Morning.
Morning. Going to work?
Yeah.
All right, brother. I see you today.
Sir.
All right.
I was gonna ask you something. I'll text you later.
All right, brother.
I have something to ask, but I don't know what it is.
All right. Yes, sir. Gotta get it in, man. It's important. It's important, bro. Yep, gotta get it in. Yep. Yeah. Come on, man. Mile run. Straight out the bed. Watching that sun come up, bro. Feeling blessed, man. Can't help it. But man, if you attack your day, bro. Now, I'm not saying no such thing as, I'm not saying people don't get depressed and all that stuff, bro, but if your schedule is full, you progressing in life, you keeping God first, you eating the right foods, you properly exercising, you don't drink alcohol, you don't watch porn, you read books on self-doubt, you read books on thoughts in your mind. Bro, depression has little to no room to enter your life, man. If you do something hard every day, bro, to give you that confidence to get it done. I'm telling you, bro. Now, I'm not saying self-doubt don't creep in my mind, even though I do all those things, but it quickly leaves. Because no one out here doing this right here. At 7 in the morning, people still asleep. So I'm gonna give another 10 burpees. Then I'm going in the house, I'm gonna pause the video. Go in the house. And oh man, why they go in the house to take a shower. Then I come back out, we'll talk till the sun come up, drink my juice. So again, what's that? 7 minutes, 6 minutes. Okay, you see, 7 minutes. We did about 30 burpees. Did a mile run. Most of all, enjoying this life. Enjoying the birds chirping in the sun. We're gonna take a shower right quick. I'll be back with you guys. And we'll read the word, meditate a little bit more. Drink our juice. Get our day started. Good morning. Try to merge that other video in. Straight out the bed, brush my teeth. Got the mile run in. Did 30 burpees. That's what you're gonna see in the previous video. But now the sun is shining on my beautiful skin, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, you know. Like I said, man, it's hard being a man. It's not easy, right? So we might as well learn how to do it properly. And the way to do it properly, this is our guide right here. This is our guide through history. This is stories and riddles and parables and an example of, which is Christ, of how we have to fight on how to be every day. Now, like I said, man, I'm not always saying to men, women too, you know. This message go for everybody. But as a man, we charge as the head of the household. So we have to operate different. We have to think different. We have to just be different. We can't make decisions off emotion. Know what I mean? Can't make decisions off emotion, so we have to learn how to do it properly. So for me, I get up early when it's quiet. Hear them birds chirping, man. Hear them birds chirping. I get up when it's quiet. I don't have any kids. I have a wife, and it's not loud in my house at all. But I just like coming out here when the birds chirping, when the breeze is cool, and just listen to the traffic that's 20 miles away. The birds just yapping, man. I love it, man. It's no money. Money doesn't bring you that. That's why most of my videos is money doesn't bring happiness. Now look, man. Hey, I done not had the money, and I done had money. Now I'm not saying I'm a millionaire or nothing, but look, it ain't everything, but it's not everything, but it's a lot. You know what I mean? But anyway, first I get up, get my exercise in, go ahead and get started. Man. That's the most important thing for us fellas. We gotta get started. We gotta get in the game. When I say get in the game, we gotta get our exercise. We gotta make sure that our mental is right, because our mental is important. We gotta save ourselves before we put life jackets on everyone else. And whatever that is, man, if you dealt with childhood trauma, if you dealing with self-doubt, and we all deal with self-doubt, we all deal with inconsistency, we all deal with discipline all the time, sometimes. But if that's your default, see, your default is what you always go back to. If your default doesn't change, you're gonna get the same results. So your default has to change, and your default is the way you are wired, man. So you got to go back in and rewire everything. Now, like I said, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I do lay in the bed, but it's not my default. See, people's default is to lay in the bed and play video games and watch this and watch that, and oh man, it's 9 a.m. Okay, let me do 1 more hour. Oh, then you wake, and then when you get done watching the show, now it's 1 p.m. You ain't even ate nothing. Like, no, that's not my default. Now I might have a day like that every 7 months or something, where I have to just sit and just make myself chill and rest, bro. But that's not my default. So like I said, when I get up in the morning, I get straight in it. Exercise, boom, boom, push-ups. Did 30 burpees a day, did a mile run, took my shower, pray, man. Pray, got my Bible with me right now. We're gonna read a couple of words, I think from the book of Isaiah, about being not conformed in this world. Like, we're gonna do that, and just wanna show my morning routine. I'm not sure why I'm pointing towards these topics lately, but morning routine is important for us fellas, man. And you gotta get your proper exercise, meditate, and do it in quiet mode. You know what I mean? You don't have to. I mean, some people do play music. You know, I've done that too. I played a little bit of gospel music to put me, get me right. But I just like to just let that oxygen, cold air, just fill up your lungs, man. And listen to the birds chirp. That's how I literally reset. Reset. My wife, she know not to disturb me. It's not that I don't want her out here with me. She understands. She know that this is the time where her husband just, hey, it's time to go to war next week. You know what I mean? And she understand that this is how he lick his wounds. You know what I mean? This is how he do it. And they're just chilling in quietness. And yeah, man, if you battling with stuff, go get it fixed. And I'm not saying it's gonna be fixed, but go talk to somebody, mentally, physically, bro. If you're not proud with your body, man, go hire a trainer. But you need to get yourself together. And me too, bro. I'm not, like I said, I'm not perfect at all. I'm a man of mistakes. I'm a man of the same thoughts that you have. I'm a man of being tempted. I'm a man of wanting to take the easy road, or wanting to be lazy, or wanting to overeat and gluttony. And I'm that man too. Now, come on now. Like, I wouldn't dare shine no light on me, man. I am no one. But what I do, my schedule, the way I put the pressure on myself, I mitigate those risks. Now, I'm not saying they're gone, because when you do business, when you do a bench press with 400 pounds, there are risks associated with that, right? You might tear something. In business, you might get laid, you might not get you might not make the money. Just like in this world, there are things that you can mitigate to keep your risk down from sinning. And for me, that's a schedule, right? But if you just lollygagging through the day, your risk is high to do things that you're not supposed to do. So this is why that's why a schedule is important. This is why your why is important. Because you will get on you'll stay on the right path when you don't feel like it. So get your schedule, mitigate your risk, mitigate your lollygagging time. That's what I used to call it in elementary, bro. It's crazy how they came back. Lollygagging. So mitigate your lollygagging time. It's important. It's very important, because you'll feel more confident. I feel good, man. So I'll be riding high off this feeling that I have all day, man. All day. I promise. Now, it might not come right away. When you first getting in this thing, you kind of out of shape, but it'll come, bro. You have to keep pushing. And once you get into that, when your body get into that, you start seeing some weight loss, or you start running a little further than you did 3 days ago, man, you get that confidence, bro. And that's what we need as men, because we are, like I said, we are charged head of the household, and we must take that full force. I do. I take it full force. I don't have any kids, but look, full force, man. We gotta quit making excuses. Oh, man, bro. The situation that you're in right now is because of you. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't have time for it. I don't want to hear it. Because the same opportunities that I had and I capitalized on, other people can do the same. But when people take shortcuts, they see you and they're like, oh man, it must be nice. It must got lucky. Nah, bro. I actually worked my tail off to get here. Christ presented me the opportunities and I capitalized off of them. And how do I do that? I stay clean. I keep my nose clean. No drugs. No anything that can put my family futures at risk. I don't do it. I don't drink and drive. When I was drinking, I never drink and drive. I always called an Uber or a Lyft. I never got behind the wheel because if I get something on my license, that's it, bro. With my line of work in the state of Texas, it's on your license forever. So that's gonna be hard for me to get a job, right? So why even go down that road and test that and put your, like, I don't understand a lot of things that people do, man. And so anything that put my life future, my family's future, my wife's future in jeopardy, I don't do. I don't go to the bar. I don't do that, man, because I mitigate my risk. I mitigate that. I have no reason to be over there. Bro, you're a married man. Now, if you want to go with your wife, but you have no reason to be up in there by yourself under the influence of alcohol. Bro, but I used to though, but I wasn't married, but I used to be in there. But anyway, yeah, man, get up, get yourself together, exercise, put some jeans on. I usually put a button up on, but I wanted to show some muscles today. Look good, bro, about 2:30. But yeah, man, this is self-improvement, man. We got to get better mentally first. I'm slowly learning. Like, my body been there, but I'm slowly learning how to get there mentally. Like, I used to buy me nothing. Bro, I didn't buy anything, but I bought me some shirts 2 weeks ago. Bought me I bought me another shirt yesterday, Ariat shirt for work. I don't know, man, just bring, okay. I like to look nice at work, right? I like to look nice at work. And that allows me to do that. And that makes the days a lot, I don't know, it's crazy. It makes the days a lot doable when I'm clean at work. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anyway, guess what I got, man? Ooh. Yes, sir, look at that, beautiful, man. Them colors, rainbow colors. Got the red, green, yellow. Got all that in there. But yeah, man, since us men, since we already here, we might as well learn how to do it properly, right? But like I said, there ain't no proper way to do it. Only thing we can do is do our best, stay away from the negativity, and try to inspire someone. So I wanna read book Isaiah. I got my computer with me, because I can't think of that. Yeah, I bought me a laptop too, guys, so I can start doing my business at work, because I was trying to do it off my phone, but it was like, nah. Man, I can't read this. My eyes so blurry. Hope it'll read it to me, man. I can't even read this, y'all. Oh, it's like Romans. Will it say it to me? I don't know. I can't read it though. My eyes blurry from that surgery. I might get my wife to read it, but I think she's still asleep. King James Version. I zoom in. There we go, I can zoom in. Here we go, right here, guys. So I'll say that's Romans 12:2. Romans 12:2 says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Be not conformed to this world, man. It's easy to do. It's easy to do. It's easy to do. Ugh. Don't be conformed to this world. So that means, like I said, man, that Bible, it's a lot of stories in there, and the same things that they struggle with, we struggle with today. But being not conformed to this world, it's easy too, because social media. I'm not gonna blame on social media, but we're just exposed to a lot more, and then it's really no cap on it. Like we can consume as much as we want daily, bro. When I say daily, I mean like you can wake up with it, go to sleep with it. It's no cap, and it's easy to mold to that. It's easy to be that person. If you wasn't addicted to something, or if something once didn't bother you, but you started taking action with it, now it's a part of you now. So that's what that means. Don't be conformed, bro. You need to be on the straight and narrow, and keep God in your windshield and not in your rearview mirror. So that means just staying focused, even when you feel this and feel that, the wavery faith, the temptation. You gotta know that you know that I know, even though I'm feeling this, I'm gonna keep going straight. I'm gonna keep my eyes on God. Man, I watched the Book of Eli yesterday, 2 days ago. I seen it a long time ago, but I never finished the movie. But the Book of Eli, when Denzel Washington was walking with the girl, and she was like, "What's faith? What is faith?" And he was like, "When something isn't there, but you know it's there when it's not there." Like, hey, that explains it. He said, she was like, "Oh, so it's really not there?" And then he was like, "No, that's why it's called faith." So just having that unwavering faith, man. Don't be conformed to this world, and know what is and what ain't, no matter what you think. That right there is powerful, bro. It's like Peter out there on the water. They was scared, dog. Like they was scared out there on the water, man. Just imagine. Can't swim out there on the lake. I mean, out there in the ocean. Out there in the ocean. And you look across the water. It's dark, bro. It's dark. You look across the water, man, and you see something just walking across the water, right? And you're like, "Oh, what is that?" So they thought it was a ghost. They thought it was something that was there to harm them. But guess what? Jesus said, "Don't be afraid. It is I. It is I. Do not be afraid." Peter said, "All right, if it's you, then allow me to come out there and join you, walk on the water." And Jesus said, "Come." Man, just imagine that, bro. I used to always ask myself, would I have been Peter that took my eyes off Christ? And I used to say, "Nah, man." But that's pride, bro. That's ego. That's ego. I would have been that person, man, to take my eyes off Christ. Because why? Because I do it now. Man. I do it now. And there's no difference between what Peter actually saw and when he started taking his eyes off Christ, he started to sink. Just like now, man, I take my eyes off Christ and I start chasing money. I start chasing, trying to make my wife happy first. I start chasing get my body right, but I take my eyes off Christ. I take him out the front seat. And then I look around, it's 2 months, and I'm sinking, man. I'm in a world of can't hardly think, can't hardly sleep. So yeah, man, I would have been Peter. My first time admitting that, I would have been Peter. But yeah, he took his eyes off Christ, man. God said, keep your eyes on me. Walk out here. But the waves and the storm started to increase, man. It started looking crazy. And Peter took his eyes off Christ. And he started to sink. He started to sink, right? Jesus reached down and picked him up, put him back on the water. Crazy, man. Just imagine seeing that, bro. Just imagine being disciples in the boat that didn't even try. At least Peter tried, you know what I mean? At least Peter stepped out there. Hey, I'm gonna try. Hey, look. I know these guys, I'm not saying they don't believe, but I ain't never walked on water before, but I want to try. So, man, yeah, that's what it's about, though, man. Unwavering faith. Unwavering, that mean like fortified. They're talking like non-hackable faith. It's hard to get right there. It's hard to get. And the only way to get that is the spirit, bro. That's it. But yeah, man, we might as well try to do this thing properly. So that's my routine to keep me on the straight and narrow, to give me the best chances to stay on the straight and narrow. I'm gonna put it like that. Give me the best chances. So, give me the best chance to stay on the straight and narrow. I need something to poke this down with. But so yesterday I did a juicing video. It was fun. Had a lot of positive comments. I appreciate y'all, all the comments and subs and likes and subscriptions. Like I said, I'm not a big YouTuber, and that's not my goal. Like back in the day, I think it was 2015. Nah, man, it was like 2018. Like 2018, I did. The channel is still up. It's called J Built Natural. I did a channel in 2018, but I was doing it for the wrong reasons. I was doing it for money, trying to do it for money, and I don't know, it wasn't there. So I was like, man, this ain't working, right? But now I done started again, and I found my purpose, y'all. Like, my purpose is to inspire, help other people become a better them. Now, I don't know how to, I'm not a millionaire to show you how to get $1 million yet, but I do want to, I'm going to get there. I closed on real estate, started investing in these stocks, and trying to learn that. And I want to show you guys how to be financially free. But first, we got to get our mental right. We got to learn what to do with the money, learn how to properly make money, and how to walk away from it all and still make money. You know what I mean? And the only way to do that is assets. That's it. It has to pay you while you sleep. That's it. Money is an illusion. It's an illusion. In our community, and I'm not saying the black and brown community, because you have Caucasian, you have Asian people that's still lost, don't know how money works. But the way that we have been taught, go get a dollar, bro, get a check, man. Make sure you save it. Make sure you do this, make sure you do that. Investing was never in that pool of conversations in our community. And I've learned that the hard way. Well, not the hard way. It's not like I'm in $1 million of debt or anything like that, but I've learned the more hours I put in, you still got to go to work. Okay. I definitely put a pin in that. Okay, so I'm making the money, but I'm still having to go to work. Okay, put a pin in that. Then I hired me a mentor to, like, bro, how do you walk away? Like, man, you gotta own assets, bro. You have to own assets. I'm like, okay, how you do that? Because I was thinking about just using my own money to buy assets. Like, nah, you don't have to do it that way. So that's the chapter that I'm in my life right now. Learning that, keeping God first, of course. Without him, I can't do it. And it's a beautiful thing, though, because once you learn a new skill, bro, you can always make money. And like I said, money is an illusion. I think about things like that, and just imagine how many hours you put in at work, man. I put 156 hours in 10 days, bro. 11 days. That's 14-hour days, 11 days straight. And the money is perfect, bro. Like, dude, I am not complaining. I love it. I'm 30 years old. I got at least 7 or 8 more years out there. And it's beautiful, right? But you never see the money. Man, think about that. You never see the money. It's just a number that was transferred into your account by an entity that you clocked in for. It's not like they count you $10,000 and put it in your hand. Here you go. Bro, it's just a number that their software created, deposited into your account. Like, you never see the money, bro. It's an illusion. Money is fake. It's fake, bro. It's made in the lab. It's made in the lab. So you have to invest it. You have to put it back in the market. Like the way that it's the value that we put on money. See, the people already know that money is worth nothing. You can have $1,000 and rip it up, bro. It's nothing. You have to invest the money. You have to invest the money to ETFs, mutual funds. You want a safe bet. But if you want to learn, you're gonna lose money. I want to learn this option trading and day trading. Of course, you're gonna lose money. I want this real estate thing, but this is what buy your time back, so you can get back with your family. See, I know dudes out there in the oil field. They 62, they 51, they 47, and they still out there, bro. They done made $1 million. They make $100,000 a year at least. They done been out there over 10 years. So do 10 times 100 grand, bro. You done made $1 million. What you do with the money? That's what I'm saying. Having a job doesn't save you, guys. Having a job doesn't save you. And as a man, this is another thing that we have to understand, because we're not here just to work. Like, the man is not here just to freaking work, bro. Just to be a slave to the workhouse and miss his family. And we're not here to do that. I know that's what this world wants us to think. Oh man, you need to go work. You a man. Bro, if I can learn how to work smarter and still be at home with my family, you don't think I'm gonna do that? Like, man, we gotta get out of that motion to where, look, man, I gotta go to work, work. Bro, but it's about God and family, though. That's what's important in this life. That's it. If you think about it, and you're on your deathbed, you're not gonna think about that trip that you went to Dubai. I mean, yeah, have fun, but it's about where you gonna go after this, where your soul is going after this, and is your family straight? That's it. That's really all that's gonna matter at the end. And you spending your life working away from them, missing your kids' football games, basketball games, recitals, cheerleading practices, tap dancing lessons. Like, yo, man, we so stuck on this. We so stuck on making money, but that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it, guys. And like I said, I'm not there yet. I mean, I'm not to the point where I got the blueprint and I got the ebook to show you, but I have more information that I had 2 years ago on how to do it. I hired a mentor, but I will be financially free, bro. I will be financially free. My family will be financially free. I close on assets, man, and there's no way to lose when you close on assets that's not overpriced. Now, I'm not saying if you buy an $800,000 house, yeah, okay, you gotta be at the right purchase price, the right market. So I'm not saying go out there and buy anything. You gotta do right now. You gotta play the game. Now, these option trading and day trading, now this what's gonna make you replace your 9 to 5. But it's gonna take 3 to 4 years to do that. You know, day trading is where you trading daily, a minute. When the stock goes up, you can bet when it goes down. Puts and what is it called? Bet goes up, bet goes down, and depending on how many shares you buy, how much money you make. But it's also gonna be how much money you lose. But you properly read charts. You gotta read the candlesticks. You gotta read all that type of stuff, and that's a skill that I want to learn next. So I'm thinking about hiring another mentor to show me that. You know, you can make 10 grand in 3 minutes if you got enough shares. You can make 7 grand. You can make 10 grand in 10 minutes. You can make 3 grand in 48 seconds, depending on how many shares you got. You make, man, I seen a girl make 31,000 in 11 minutes. But it took her 3 years to get there, 4 years to get there. So I'm not saying I'm doing that overnight, but that's a skill that it's worth learning. If you got the money to lose, because you're gonna lose, right? You're gonna lose. But if you lose, if you mitigate your risk and mitigate, just like, and that's what I'm saying, like, and that's what discipline and getting up, getting a routine together, this is where that bleeds over into that habit too. Like when you learning a new skill, you know how to mitigate risk just like your normal life. You know, it bleeds over. And that's why you can learn a new skill and lose a little bit of money. Cause you're gonna lose money in this game, bro. That's one thing about it. See, we wanna hold on to every dime and penny we have. Can't do that in one scale. So I gotta learn me a system, a schedule on this option trading, day trading. And yeah, bro, that's what's gonna pull you from that 9 to 5. Cause you can make, man, just imagine you making $300 a day. That's $300 a day. That's nothing, bro. That's so $300 a day. Just say you trade 20 days out the month, and you make $300. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna make money every time. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying do some math. I'm just saying do some math. 300 times 20. I cannot see that. Oh no, I did 30. So that's $6 grand a month. Just imagine sitting at home, day trading, making $300 a day for 20 days out the month, and making $6 grand. Man, people don't make that on a job. You know? And that's just sitting at home. That's not even you going out to work a little small job or something just to get the money or whatever invested. But just imagine if you boosted up $500 a day for 20 days. Or you do $300 times 30 days. You trade every day and get 300. Bro, that's crazy. Or you got people that's doing $1,000 a day for 30 days. But they making 30 grand a month. Sitting at home trading, day trading. But you have to learn the game. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. And I don't even know. I haven't even started. So I'm not saying that I'm doing this, but I'm just saying the potential of learning the skill and reading the candlesticks and doing it. I want to do it. I want to try it. That's why I bought this computer. It's an M4 Apple MacBook Air. Not a MacBook. Yeah, it's a MacBook Air M4. So we start trading, guys. But yeah, man. Hope y'all having a great day. I'm gonna go ahead and get this juice down. I'm ready to wipe my mouth, or it's gonna get messy. But yeah, therapy session number 11. Therapy session number 11. Oh, that's spicy. That's spicy. It's that turmeric and ginger. It's kind of thick though. Oh man, I need to get me up. Hey, that's the next time I'm investing in a great blender. Man, them blenders like 600. Bruh. 600? But it won't have that thickness in it. It got thickness, man. I don't like that. I don't like swallowing food. I like drinking. But I'm a J2, I think a J2 Nano. I think it's Nano, N-A-N-O. My mom got one. 600. But, bro, it's nice, though. You can stick the whole thing in there. You ain't got to cut nothing up. You got to cut nothing up. But, all right, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. My little routine. You watch my son come up with me. Got my exercise in around 7. Now it's what? 8:54. So I'm trying to merge these two videos. I don't know. They might be too long. I don't know. I'm gonna try though. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, man, just remember, we are not perfect, but if we can win more than we lose, we'll be okay. But the only way to do that, bro, is Christ, because our flesh want to jump. Man, I read something yesterday. What did it say? It said, if you want to know if you're in control of your flesh, try to pray for an hour. Try to pray for an hour and see how your body start reacting. Your body want to find all types of distractions. You want to have all types of thoughts. That's your flesh, bro. That's your flesh. Because when you pray, that's the closest place to death with your flesh. Like your flesh is dead when you pray, right? But try to pray for an hour and watch that flesh start jumping and try to wake back up and find something to be distracted about. Your knees start to hurt. Like you want to just stop praying. Like if you think you in control, try to pray for an hour and watch how many distractions and how like when you start thinking about things and like that's your flesh, yo. So love y'all guys, man. Y'all have a great day. Continue to be great and get up. Get started right now. Peace.